The Virginia Tech Summer Academy, it makes a huge difference. I know how to, talk to my professors. I know how to socialize with my classmates. I know where all the buildings are, I know where to eat, my food. Just everything has really been beneficial.
While the rest of the student population is having to, move into their dorms, settle into their dorms, find the bookstore, find all of those elements on campus, Brian already knows where they're at, and he already knows how to get there, and he already knows what to do.
I decided to do the academy because I wanted to get to know Virginia Tech ahead of time and sort of like jump right into design work.
It's a lot of work, but it's really fun. Classes here are a lot different than they are in high school. I mean, high school, you come in, they do all the work in class, and teachers there, Here it's more of like you come in, she teaches you everything you need to know, then you go off and do homework, and you do all of the work, project after project.
I'm really excited about doing the Summer Academy. I'm teaching ENGE 1434, which is a very intense 5-credit class for the engineering track. And the really awesome thing is that we have a very low student to faculty ratio, and really feel like I get to know the students.
I have a class with 8 people. A class that usually has hundreds of people, she can come up to me and say, oh, you did this line wrong, or oh, you should have added this wire here, as opposed to me just sort of trying to stumble through it by myself.
When they come in the future and they ask me for recommendations, oh yes, I've worked very intimately and closely with these students for a very brief but very intense moment of time, and I'm not going to forget these students.
I get to know professors because in the architecture program, you're within the same sort of professor group for 5 years. So I got to know them ahead of time.
This allows them some opportunities to actually try to graduate earlier if that's what they want to do, or to try to incorporate other experiences during their normal year without overloading themselves.
In the fall, I'm looking forward to being able to take the computer science classes that I wouldn't have if I hadn't gone here. That's really nice because this cleared up my schedule quite a bit.
The really awesome thing is we try to do a lot of things that maybe we don't get to do in a normal school year. So for example, last week we went on a tour of the power plant.
For track 13, probably going to Miss Jane Vance's house, our professor's house. She brought us in, she gave us a lecture, she served us brunch. We got to see all of her artwork. It was truly a great experience. It truly took us out of the classroom and into a place where we could truly see the creative process kind of evolve and form.
The kind of cool thing is that, I'm talking to them and they're like, oh, we did this thing together this weekend. So they really come together as a community of students.
We do lots of fun things on the weekend. We went down to the river and we've gone hiking. It's not just studying all the time. I did say that we do a lot of work, but that's true, but it's worth it. And it's really nice to have just these 2 classes to work for. And so now I sort of know what to expect when I have 5 classes at a time.
I think in fall, it'll make my transition much easier, whereas other people, it's completely new and they have to move in with thousands of other kids. I got to get acclimated, when there's few people on campus, get to know everything.
Most kids just sit around during the summer and don't do anything. I know right now if I wasn't, I'd just be sitting at home playing video games, mowing the lawn, not doing anything productive. And it feels good to get out and actually do something that is going to benefit me for the rest of my college career, the rest of my life.